This 7'1" speed boosting center build will change NBA 2K24 forever. This massive 7'1" build gets consistent contact dunks, can break the ankles of literally any lockdown defender, can green post fades at a ridiculous rate, can literally green over people like a 2K19 stretch big, and on top of all that is so strong it can literally throw people off of him like a pure post score. Oh, and did I mention the badges this build gets? This 7'1" speed boosting center build gets gold anchor, gold rebound chaser, gold midi magician, Hall of Fame post fade phenom, silver bulldozer, and silver big driver. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, if you're ever going to make a center build this year, just make sure it's this one. What's up, Simply Squad? It's your boy Demigod grinding, and y'all, I need you to drop a like right now because I did it, y'all. I fully figured out my 6'8" Demigod build. Now that's right, the clips you're watching on the screen right now are from my 6'8" ISO build that people thought would be too slow to be viable. Not only is my build ridiculously quick, it is stupidly overpowered. After playing 50 games on my 6'8" ISO build, I'm currently 48-2, shooting nearly 56% from 3 with a 79 3-point rating. And I want y'all to be doing the exact same thing. So the second this video hits 3K likes, I will drop a video that shows y'all my dribble moves, my jump shot, my badges, everything you need to know to cook up in the park just like me. So y'all, make sure you're subbed with notifications on so you don't miss out on that video. Now, speaking of Demigod builds, this 7'1" speed boosting center build is probably the most ridiculous build I've ever seen in my 2K career. First of all, shout out to Sprog2K. He's the one that found the 7'1" speed boosting center build, and I'm not gonna lie, he went crazy because we haven't had 7' Demigod since 2K15. So y'all, make sure you go show him some love. His link is in the description, and I heard that if you go tell him that Grinding sent you, he'll answer any question that you have. And I'm gonna try to do the exact same thing because in today's video, not only am I gonna show y'all exactly what this build can do, I'm also gonna show y'all every animation you wanna put on the build. I'm talking the jump shot, the dribble moves, the badges, everything you need to know to dominate on day one. And I'm not gonna lie, that means we got a lot to talk about. So let's get into how to make this 7'1" Demigod build. Alright, y'all, now the build. Now, quick disclaimer, y'all, I usually tell y'all to adjust the builds to make them fit your playstyle, but I'm telling you right now, I suggest that you leave this one alone. Every single attribute is there for a reason and is absolutely perfect, including the height, weight, and wingspan. So the height is going to be 7'1", the weight is going to be exactly 231 pounds, and the wingspan is going to be a massive 7'6". And again, y'all, this right here is for a reason. If you look at the strength, it's an 84 max for a reason. If you look at the offensive rebound, it's a 92 max for a reason. If you look at the mid-range, it's an 86 max for a reason. And trust me, I'm explaining to you exactly why. I'm just saying, usually I tell y'all to make the build your own. This build I would copy to a T unless you really have extensive builder knowledge and feel like you really know what you're doing. Now, y'all, the first thing we're gonna upgrade on this build is the defense. Y'all have already seen how overpowered the offense is, so I know some of y'all are skeptical, being like, okay, this build can't have no defense whatsoever. Well, I'm happy to tell you that you are completely wrong. First things first, the block rating is going to be a 92 rating, which is actually going to give you gold anchor when we increase our interior defense to a 77. After that, the next question mark of this build is the rebounding. We're gonna make our defensive rebound a 92 as well, which, as you heard in the intro, gives you gold rebound chasers. So far we already have great interior defense and great rebounding. But don't worry, it gets better. If you have to guard a pick and pop, you're gonna have a maxed out perimeter defense. So you're not just a cone on defense who has to sit in the paint, you can actually move around the perimeter. And to finish off our defense, your steal is gonna be a 60 overall rating, so you get bronze interceptor and can pick off those entry passes into the paint for their center. And finally, we're gonna make our offensive rebound a 66. 72. Next, we're gonna get into the shooting, and this part is crazy to me, bro. This 7'1" build shoots the exact same as my 6'8" Demigod ISO build. Actually, even better, because his mid-range is gonna be upgraded more, and he's gonna have better shooting badges than my 6'8" guard build. I'm telling y'all, this build is absurd, but 3-point shot, we're gonna upgrade to a 79. That way, you get a lot of the best jump shots in the game for this position. And on top of that, we're gonna upgrade our mid-range to max, which is an 86 overall rating, and of course that gives you catch and shoot gold, deadeye on silver, green machine on silver, blinders on silver, open looks on gold, guard up on gold, and a badge that's gonna matter more once we finish our finishing, whistle on silver. So just to recap so far, you're a 7'1" Demigod center build who has gold anchor, gold rebound chaser, can green with the best poppers in the game, and we haven't even touched playmaking and finishing yet. Yeah, okay, this seems like it's gonna be balanced. And after all that, we're only a 78 out of 99 potential. For some reason, 7-foot plus builds attributes stretch way farther than any other build, and I don't understand why. 2K didn't like 6'9" builds, and then they just said, you know what, but y'all can have 7-footers. It's cool. So now our finishing. For our driving dunk, you're gonna go to an 80 overall rating. Then for your standing dunk, you're gonna bring it up to a 75. After that, your driving layup, you're gonna bring up to a 75. Then you're gonna bring your close shot to a 77. And then finally, you're gonna bring up your post control to a massive 85 overall to not only get you all the badges that you thought you weren't gonna get while I was upgrading those finishing attributes, but just to have an insane post control in general so you can spin people off like you've seen in the intro, paired with the absurd strength you're about to get on this build. And y'all, you are 7'1" with drop stepper on gold, unpluckable on silver, which is how high you get it on a 6'8" Demigod build, by the way. Hook specialist on silver, so you can be a pseudo post scorer if you want to. Post fade phenom, so you can be an OP post scorer if you want to. Post spin technician on gold, so you can spin people off like you have post takeover already. And just to make matters worse, dream shake on gold, which if y'all haven't seen already is literally getting ankle breakers in the post for post scores. This badge is super overpowered, and you get it on gold on a 7'1" build. Are y'all starting to see how absurd this is? Good, because we're only an 87 overall, which means we have a lot more to do. So next, the ball handling. We're gonna max it out at a 63 overall ball handling, which you've seen in the clips is apparently enough to speed boost on this tall of a build. I have no idea why. After that, you're gonna max out your speed with ball, so on the fast break you could run PG like a 7'1" point god. And finally, your pass accuracy is gonna be a 77, so you get the badges like break starter, relay passer, dimer, needle threader, post playmaker, and special delivery, all on silver except for needle threader on bronze and touch presser on bronze. So one more time before we finish out this build, right? You get gold shooting badges, gold finishing badges, gold defensive badges, gold rebounding badges, and just look at your attributes. You are literally so balanced, it is absurd. Please, anybody, tell me a weakness in this build, and don't say the physicals, because we're about to upgrade those right now. First things first for physicals, our strength, completely maxed out. 84 overall strength, gets you gold box out beast. I know people in real life are worried that Victor Wembanyama is going to get bullied because he's so thin. You're not going to get bullied on this game. You get brick wall on silver, so your screens can still hit. You get bulldozer on silver, so you could push out people with less strength than you. You get fearless finisher on silver, back down punisher on silver, so you can get to the paint and make contact layups if you don't get a dunk, which you will get a dunk because you're super long. Pause. You get back down punisher, so you can bag people down in the post, which, by the way, you have an 85 post control, post fade phenom, post spin technician, and dream shake. And you also get a movable enforcer, so your defense is just that much better. Like, come on, dog. What does this build not get? And to finish it off, you're gonna have a 75 vertical, so you get gold pogo stick, as well as bronze chase down artist, bronze posterizer to get the contact dunks you've seen in the intro, and silver aerial wizard to finish off lobs, because you're 7'1", people are gonna be throwing you lobs. Then you're gonna max out your acceleration, max out your speed, so you're not slow at all on this 7'1" build. And y'all, even though your max speed does look slow in the rating screen, you gotta remember you are 7'1". You are extremely long. Pause again. You're gonna get down the court ridiculously quick, especially with the ball in your hands and you tap RT and do that little explosive fast break move. Let's just say in the builder you look slow, but in the clips you've seen it, you are ridiculously fast. And then to finish off the build, you're gonna go stamina 97 to get silver workhorse. So let's recap one more time time before we get into the build name for the people at home, right? You get gold anchor on this 7'1" build, as well as gold pogo stick and silver chase down artist. You get gold rebound chaser and gold box out beast. You get bronze interceptor, so your paint isn't sweet. You get silver workhorse and bronze post lockdown defender. You get silver playmaking badges, so you're literally Victor Wembanyama on the court. You get gold shooting badges, so you can green with the best of them like you're just a normal popper who isn't 7'1". Then you get gold and Hall of Fame post badges, so if your team's getting clamped, they could just give you the ball and you could do a post fade from 15 feet out. And I don't know why this went down, but you get an 80 driving dunk, which means you get bronze posterizer and can get contact dunks, as well as gold finishing badges like two-step, spin cycle, and other badges like bunny, precision dunker, and slither finisher, bro. Like, this build is just absurd. I don't know how this went through the cracks, but it is insane. And I will say, to play at Sprog's level on this build, it's gonna take some skill, but you could literally just play like a normal popper on this build if you wanted to. You don't have to be like Sprog. You could literally just be a pick and pop normal popper who can bail out with post fades whenever you feel like it. And if you're not planning on running the break like a point guard center, then you could take down your ball handling and speed with ball and upgrade everything else to be even better. Like, do you realize how absurd it is that a 7-footer gets these stats? It's actually insane to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna make this exact build, and then I'm gonna go back in and make a version of this build that has no ball handling and speed with ball and just be a pure popper, but with more interior defense, more rebounding, even more finishing. And I'm gonna have the time of my life in the rec. I'm not gonna lie. Being 7'1" in the rec, if y'all have ever been 7 foot+ in the rec, it is the funnest time ever. You get like 20 rebounds a game. It is hilarious. But anyways, y'all, the build name. First, you're gonna get shades of Victor Wembanyama, which is hilarious to me. You actually get his build name, or you actually get his shades of, I mean. And the build name you get is a 3-level threat, because that is truly what you are. I'm not gonna lie, you can make the argument that you're a 4-way threat. You're a threat on defense for sure. You're a threat on shooting, you're a threat on finishing, and I'm guessing it's a 3-way threat because they don't consider you a threat with a 6'3" ball handle until they see you breaking ankles with a 7'1" center build. Alright, y'all, now that you got the build, let's get into the animation. Alright, y'all, now the animations that Sprog has on his 7-footer, so you could copy it exactly the same and be just like him. For his pass style, he has Domantas Sabonis. I really don't like going past styles, but for some reason he has Domantas Sabonis on his, so y'all could try it. If it doesn't work, just use none. None is perfectly fine with a 77 pass accuracy. My 6'8" actually gets a 76, and he's perfectly fine. Your dribble style is going to be normal. Your signature size up is going to be Breonna Stewart. Your regular breakdown combo is going to be normal. Your aggressive breakdown combo is going to be normal. Your escape moves are going to be Joel Embiid. And then after that, literally every single dribble move from combo moves to step back is just normal. And I know that looks crazy, but once you cook up in the Gatorade facility and you get why he has those on normal, you will be breaking ankles just like him. And the dribble pull-up he uses, the one that he was fading shots with, is literally basic. He uses basic on set point timing. So if he could get it down, so can y'all. If y'all don't want to use basic, try Pro 2. I like Pro 2 a lot. And if you don't like Pro 2, then try Ben McLemore. I'm not sure if you can get Ben McLemore on a 7-foot build, but I use it on my build and I absolutely love it. So I just want to throw that out there just in case. I haven't checked that you could get on a 7-footer. One of y'all is gonna have to do that for me. But I swear to y'all, these are literally the animations that he uses and that he used in those clips. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I just gotta look at these clips one more time. This is a 7'1" speed boosting center doing this. Is this game gonna change forever? Like, I truly believe it is. Between my 6'8" Demigod build that I'm gonna teach y'all how to do everything tomorrow and this 7'1" popper build, my 6'8" and his 7'1" popper literally might be the 2s meta on NBA 2K24. Because what are you supposed to do? I don't know, y'all. It's gonna be crazy to see. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Tomorrow I'm dropping my 6'8" Demigod build, so make sure you sub with notifications on. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be ballin'. 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin'.